Berta J back in my kitchen with you today. We're gonna do something really simple. It's a snack. I eat it for breakfast. You could have it for lunch or maybe even dinner. It's really simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take one has avocado and we're gonna cut it in half. I know most of you probably know how to do an avocado, but I just thought I'd do it on screen so you could see it. Cut it in half. Take the knife, hit it, get this guy out. And then you're going to scoop out all of the innards of your avocado. You want to make sure it's pretty soft so that everything will come out. Get it all. Look like that when you're done. Clean like that. And then you do the other one. The first thing you want to do after you get it all out, you want to, you want to mash it. One thing I didn't get, a knife. And you just use a fork. And you're just going to mash it. If you like it smooth, mash it smooth. If you want some texture, make sure you leave a few little lumps in there to chunk down on a piece of avocado is a good idea. So you're just gonna mash it up really well. And you're almost done, really. Once the avocado is done, you're just about finished. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, so then you're going to start with putting the ingredients in. I like texture, so I'm putting in 2 tablespoons, those 2 little mounds, each a tablespoon of onion. Chop it fine if you like it fine. I just like the texture, so I make it not quite so fine. And then you're going to put in 1 whole tablespoon of the lemon lime juice. Now, this is from another one of my shows if you want to see that, on how you make ice cubes so that you'll always have fresh lemon lime juice. Then you're going to do 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Throw that in. This is what 10 turns of my pepper mill looks like. So I did 10 turns. I'm going to stick that in. It's not going to be hot. And then this is a pinch of granulated garlic. And that's it. That's all that goes in there. And then you're going to stir it up. And like I said, we're almost there. You can almost have your eats in just a quick second. So I was thinking about this recipe and was wondering, what would you do if you didn't like avocado? I haven't always liked avocado. I started liking it more after I became a vegan. I was thinking you could probably do the same thing with some hummus if you want to. So this is how we're going to build this. First, you're going to take some toasted, you can see they're kind of a little bit brown. This one got a little overexcited in there. So you're going to take some toasted rice cakes and some tomato. And you're just going to plop a little bit on each one. You don't have to do a lot, but enough to taste it and be satisfied. I don't know, that looks like maybe a couple teaspoons, but you don't use the whole avocado. Some I was a little bit more generous than others. I'm going to put some on that one. And I'll just put this over here. Bring this here. And you're just going to stir it. Not stir it, but I don't know, what's the word that you would use? Mash it? Spread it. That's it. Spread it all around. There you go. I don't know, if you don't like rice cakes, I guess you could use bread if you wanted to. You could try rice crackers. Those are really good. And now what I'm going to do is put some tomato on top. And I cut it into pieces. You could put a whole slice on. I did make it before and I put it on Instagram with 1 whole slice, but it was hard because the tomato kept moving around. So I thought if I chopped up the tomato, it might make it better to eat. If you don't like tomato, Maybe you could use some peppers, you know, like red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper. You could cut up a few pieces of that and stick on here. It's not quite finished yet. I'm going to put on some basil. This is fresh basil. It'll make it taste really, really good. Put one little piece like right on top of each piece of tomato, so every time you bite it, you'll get a piece of the tomato and the basil together. And you'll really enjoy that. I believe I'm done. That's it. That's all you have. I'll just put those two little pieces right here. And there you have it, right there. I'm going to try it now. That is really good. Toasted rice cakes with guacamole, tomato, and basil. It's really, really good. And you can have it, like I said, for either breakfast. You can have, which I did when I first met it, first met up with this wonderful recipe, who, by the way, which by the way is from a friend of mine. We were taking a class together, and we each had to bring in food, and she brought this in because she has a special diet she has to be on. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I have, and that you will make it quickly and enjoy it, and then tell me how you liked it. Give me your comments down below, and also subscribe, because every time I come up, or every time a new recipe is uploaded, you'll be able to get the notification, and you'll be able to make these wonderful recipes that are very, very healthy for you and for anyone else that you know. Okay? So I'll talk to you and see you later when you come back into my kitchen with me. Bye for now.